Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to feature a team which is helping me to push towards legend. I was around 2650 ELO and yesterday I reached 2900 plus. So within 3 days it helped me to gain so many ELOs. So before starting the video, just one request, please subscribe my channel. And team is wiscash, Gligar and Alolan Sandslash. Wiscash is Shadow 1. So here comes Artibax. So I think 2 mud bombs should be enough to knock out the Artibax. I can win this in a 0 shields. So I'm going to go for this mud bomb. This will do half of the damage. And yes, it is done. And if he's not running avalanche, I'm good to go. Because icy wind will debuff, but it won't do that much damage. That's fine. But still, Shadow Wishcast just hits hard. And going for this mud bomb, this will knock out if he doesn't shield here. Let's see if he's going to shield. And he lets it go. And we have won the switch advantage. And here comes the Stunfisk Unova, and I have a hard check to him, and there is an Annihilate at the back, so I can sweep the entire team with Gligar as I have 2 shield advantage, and opponent just resigns the match as he knows what is going to happen. So here comes the Wiscash versus Lantern. Very good lead. This is the reason why I'm running Wiscash. There are so many Lanterns and Artibax here. So going for this Mud Bomb before swapping out. Actually I should have swapped out immediately, so just to do chip damage, and now I can just hard answer him with my Alolan Sandslash because none of his move is going to threaten. Dragon Claw, Icy Wind, Avalanche, everything is resisted. So he's going for the Icy Wind just to debuff me, and I'm not going to throw my energy. Instead I will just farm him down, and I have a lot of energy to throw on the Lantern once he returns, and he's going to go for the another Icy Wind. That's fine. I'm getting low on health. Going for this drill run, this won't do that much because it is twice debuff, so I'm fine with it, but I can do some of the damage. And I'll go for the back-to-back drill run before throwing, and this drill run will get him very low. And next drill run, if he lets it go, it will knock out the Lantern. Let's see. And opponent might shield. Let's see if he going to shield here, and I can grab the first shield, and he doesn't, and this knocks out. And here comes the Hakomo, and I'm going to swap out into Gligar, and opponent stays here, and he realized there is no win con, so he just resigns. So good game, another good lead. Alolan Sandslash, Mud Bomb will just one shot because it is a shadow one. So I'm going to over farm a bit and throw on a CMP tie. This is Ice Punch, and I can take it. So this Mud Bomb might grab the first shield. Let's see if it's going to shield. But on the second one, I have to be very careful because he might catch on some other Pokemon. So I'm going to throw this Mud Bomb immediately. Let's see if it grabs the final shield. And it doesn't. It knocks out the Sandslash. And here comes the Pelipper. This is not a good situation. So I stayed here so that I'm not switch locked. And he throws his energy. That's very good. Weather Ball just knocks out. And I can come with Sandslash. And I'm going to throw some Ice Punch on him. Ice Punch will be neutral, so he's going to throw Weather Ball. Weather Ball hits a bit hard because it's from Pelipper. Pelipper just hits hard, so I'm going to throw this Ice Punch. I think this will get him very low, and let's see. I have to be very careful, he might catch. So let's see. I'm going to shield here, throwing my second Icy Punch, and he just swaps out on a perfect timing, and he catches the move on the Lantern. But still, I have a Gligar at the back, and I think 2 digs should be enough to knock out the Lantern. Let's see. And he's going to throw this Surf. I can take one. I'm going to shield the next one, otherwise it will knock me out. And I have to over farm a bit so that I can get ready for the Pelipper as well. Let's see if it grabs the final shield. And going for this dig, and this grabbed the final shield. And I have to be very careful. I have to over farm a bit and going to shield here. I'm thinking that this might knock out the Lantern from this health range, so over farming a bit and going for this dig. Let's see if it survives. He might survive with 1 HP, and yes it is. And here comes the Pelipper. I can just knock him out with the Aerial Ace. This will knock out the Pelipper, and I think I have a healthy Sandslash, so I don't have to worry. Just Powder Snow him down. So we won this match as well. So moving towards the next match, let's see what the next opponent has for us. Wiscash versus again Sandslash, but this time it's not a shadow. And here comes the Fraligator. Fraligator is a bit threatening for this team because it can sweep entire team if he has a shield advantage. So before swapping out, I'm going to go for the mud bomb, and he shields here, so I'm going to go for the second one on the CMP. I'll shield here to just get the final shield. Let's see if he shields here. This hydro cannon got blocked, and now this mud bomb might grab the final shield. And once he shields, I'm going to just swap out into my sand slash, and he stays here. He's farming up, and I don't think hydro cannon will knock out from this health range, so I can let it go. I have to save some shields for later, so I'm going to throw this drill run. This will knock out the Fraligator, or might he survive with 1 HP, and he survived with few HP actually. And he comes with sand slash, and he throws ice punch. I'm going to let it go. I can threaten him with my wiscash, so this ice punch lets it go, and now I can throw mud bomb immediately and going for it, and this might get him very low. It might not knock out, but that's fine. And here I have to make a decision whether I have to shield here, so I decided to not to shield and sweep the team with Gligar, trusting Gligar, and he throws drill run. Actually, I'm going to shield here because he can reach ice punch, which is double super effective. So going to shield here and generate a lot of energy. Going to wing attack him down, and let's see what the final Pokemon is. He might try to catch the move on Fraligator, so I have to be very careful. I think 2 dig should be enough, so I'm going to go for the dig, and next time I have to be very careful. So he swaps out and I didn't throw, and going for the dig. This will definitely knock out the Wigglytuff, and we'll secure our win despite being Fraligator at the back. Actually survive, and 2 wing attacks should be enough. So good game. Let's move towards the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has. Wigglytuff versus wiscash. So first of all, I'll throw the Scald, hoping for the debuff, but my luck doesn't work every time. And going for the Scald, over farming a bit. This Scald might grab the shield, and it does a heavy damage. And he shields here, no debuff, that's very unfortunate. I'll shield here to threaten the second shield or the damage. So going for this, and this is Icy Wind. It will debuff, but that's fine. Still Scald hits hard from the Shadow Cache. So going for the Scald, and he lets it go, and this time I got the debuff. Because of the 1 turn lag, I was unable to throw my mud bomb. That's fine. I can come with sand slash and load ton of energy, and he throws his move. Let's see what he's going to throw, and he might throw Disarming Voice, and yes, he throws it. Going for the complete farm down, and let's see what the next Pokemon is. He's going to think, and he comes with Ferrothorn. Going for the Ice Punch, and I have to be very careful. I don't think 1 Power Whip will knock me out, but Thunder might knock me out, so I have to make a call here. And going for the second Icy Punch, let's see, and it gets him very low. And now I don't think I'm going to shield here. I'm going to save a shield for the Gligar, and he throws Thunder actually, and it didn't knock out, which is very good. Now going for this Ice Punch, and then I will just immediately swap out into Gligar. And there is a Carbink at the back. This is not a good situation because I am a down 1 shield, and opponent is also having 1 shield, but Carbink is very tanky. So first dig goes through. I have to call here. If he throws Moonblast, then it will knock me out, and if it is Rock Slide, I might survive. And he throws Rock Slide, very good call, and I survived it. I have to be very careful with the catch as well. This time he might shield here, so I'm going to go for this dig, and he's definitely going to shield. But now I have to be very careful because our switch timer is getting up, and he might try to catch the move on Ferrothorn. So I will wait few turns. I'm not going to throw, and he was trying to catch here. Coming with Sand Slash, farming him down, and I have a dig stored, and I can win the charge attack priority, throwing it immediately, and this will definitely knock out. So opponent win con was just to catch the move, which I didn't happen, so we won this match. Moving towards the next match, and in this end of the video you will see my final ELO, how much I gained. So Wigglytuff, Wiscash again, going for the Scald. Let's see this time if he shields here. Shadow Wiscash is very dangerous. If you have one, you must give a try. And he lets it go, and no debuff. Going for this Mud Bomb now immediately. This might pressure the shield because he has generated a lot of energy. So going for the Mud Bomb, and he shields here. Now he can just farm me down. That's fine. I can come with Sand Slash and waste his energy because none of his move are threatening to Sand Slash. So he throws Icy Wind. That's fine. He can throw another as well, but I'm fine with it. And no, he doesn't reach. And here comes the Lapras, and it was very surprising for me. And here I did a mistake. I should have swapped out, but I threw the drill run. But it was a water gun Lapras, so I decided to not to swap out. So I threw the second drill run. That's fine to make him low. And now I think I'm going to swap out, and this is not a good situation. Lapras can knock out both of my Pokemon. So I'm going to shield here because Surf will be super effective. And he's not swapping out. Let's see. To be very careful, he might catch the move. So shielding up second time. Let's see. And Surf goes through, and here comes the Dedenne. So going for this dig, this will do super effective. And this might knock out the Dedenne. Let's see. And he doesn't shield and he survived. I have to overfarm a bit and going for this aerial ace. Let's see if he shields here. I don't think he's going to shield. He's going to put up a faith on Lapras. And I'm going to go for this aerial ace. Then I will swap out into Sand Slash so that he doesn't gain so much energy. And force him to dump some energy here. And hopefully I can reach Drill Run. But he reaches the Surf. So this might knock me out. And yes, it does. And then it is a race between Lapras and Gligar to reach the move, and I think this was a charge attack priority and I won it, and this aerial ace should be enough to knock out the Lapras. So good game. Let's move towards the final match of this video. Maybe this could be the final match. Wiscash versus Mandibuzz, and I would like to get the debuff early. Let's see if I can get it. Going for the Scald. I think this was a CMP. Going for the Scald. Let's see if he lets it go. Definitely is going to let it go, and no debuff. And yes, it was a charge attack priority. So this time I'm going to shield here because Dark Pulse will hurt a lot as it is not debuff. And hopefully I can get the second time debuff. Going for the Scald again, and he's over farming a bit. This time he didn't went for the charge attack, and he gets very low, and I get the debuff as well. That's very good. And not going to shield here because I can take it because it is now debuff. And going for this card, this will knock out if he doesn't shield, and hoping for the debuff again, and he shields and I didn't get the debuff. That's fine. I was about to throw my Mud Bomb, but he reaches his move. This could be another Dark Pulse. This will knock out. And now I can load up on energy on Sand Slash, but he throws Toxic Rope. Surprising to see him here. Going for the aerial ace. Let's see if he's going to let it go. If he shields, then I will shield here definitely because, and he lets it go actually. So let's see what the next Pokemon is. Opponent is thinking, or he's waiting for the switch timer. And here comes the Mandibuzz. So this tells me something at the back is weak to Gligar. So I have to retain some health. I can take one Dark Pulse. And going for the aerial ace, over farming a bit. Actually I didn't throw it. I decided to generate a lot of energy and just farm him down, and hopefully I can do it, and yes, I was able to do. Here comes the Clotsire. Going for the dig. This will be super effective, and later I can come with Sand Slash. And here I did a mistake. I should have stored a dig before swapping out, but that's fine. Going for this Drill Run. Let's see what opponent is going to do. And half of the health is gone, and hopefully I can reach the next one, and I was one shot away from the Ice Punch. That's fine. This Earthquake will definitely knock out, and I think 2-wing attack, and I reached my dig. This should be enough to knock out the Clotsire. Very close game, and in end we won this match. So hopefully you have enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching this video till end. We are into final week of this GBL season, so hopefully we can reach legend. So I just claim the reward, and you can see my final ELO here, 2909. Hopefully next video will be the legend video. So keep supporting the channel, subscribe it, share with your Pogo friends, and thank you. Till the time, take care.